Hello ladies and gentlemen on this beautiful and fine day. Today we're doing another coaching video, we're doing another entertaining, educational jungle gameplay. This time we're going to play an Emerald / Diamond ELO. If you're below that, it is really valuable because then you can even see how it's gonna look like if you will be climbing to Gold, Platinum or Emerald. And if you are at that ELO, then it's the perfect time to take a look at it and we improve together. Today we're going to play some Diana. Again, we will always be starting the tryhard arc already in Champion Select. We have Braum and Jhin, so it does not look insanely perfect, but it is pretty decent. Diana doesn't have an insane synergy because Diana's an all-in champion, whilst Jhin wants to make use of his W and his ult, which is both a little bit more slow. Braum is pretty okay with Diana because he's also frontline and can help. Like Diana can proc the Braum passive pretty consistently, and so far the enemy team comp looks very, very promising. So this looks like a pretty good game, and I'm very curious what's about to happen next. Alright, in terms of runes, we're going Conqueror. You can go Triumph and Haste, and then I personally think that this is the perfect rune page. Triumph is generally speaking extremely good to have. You do not really need presence of mind. Coup de Grace is, I just think, a little bit better than Last Stand, but again, both is totally valuable. And then, of course, we do want to take Boots and Cosmic Insight because it's extremely gold efficient. And especially with Diana, where you want to have Rabadons as soon as possible, you want to go for this gold efficiency. Okay, we go attack speed. If you go flat damage, it's fine. I personally prefer attack speed 80, and then we go scaling health, of course, because we want to play with our late game. We're playing the Infernal Diana, and the enemy team looks pretty decent. Even against Mordekaiser will be fine. The only one that is annoying is a little bit Anivia. The rest is for sure reachable. I'm gonna turn off the AC, and then we're gonna hop right into the game. The reason why I turn off the AC, guys, what do you guys think? So you don't hear any background sound, and it's perfectly fitting you. Alright, there we go. As you guys can see, it is full Emerald lobby. And I'm gonna try, as always in these videos, to do my absolute best and explain every single move I do. So you can just copy as much as possible and climb. Okay, here, starting, the green pad and the red pad are just worse. Blue pad is the best because you want to be very mobile and you want to be very quick, because when you're quicker than the enemies, you can put your combos and one-shot them. Otherwise, if you have the green one, the red one, if you go through bushes, your cheese is most certainly not fast enough, and enemies can start be kiting you. I just usually like to put a ward here, especially when I play an Emerald Diamond ELO, because this is already an ELO. Then when I play, I should be winning every single game that I play, but there are games where I lose, and those games are usually when something early happens, a skirmish, a fight I don't really want to see. I'm gonna spam ping my entire team. Team, come, please, please, team, come. As much communication as possible. Braum, please. I'm gonna try my absolute best, even though he lags, that everybody comes. I can just hope that they will actually start playing to use the game. We can 100% consistently get a free win here on the spot already. I do hope that they're actually playing the game. I'm gonna trade here a little bit. Mordekaiser gets a little bit closer. We do need to be careful that enemies are coming here as well. Renekton also started his Q, which is quite interesting. Doesn't make too much sense. We get the Braum passive here on this position. I could be proccing the Braum passive right now. We almost got the Anivia proc. She has 7 HP from her passive. We're just gonna walk closer. Most likely there's nothing gonna happen. I just want to go with my chickens on start. Okay, so usually if your team does notice, especially in higher ELO, they will be noticing you already won the game on the spot, because the enemies have no idea that you have vision, while you are 100% sure that the enemies don't know that you know that you have vision. So if your team is somehow human, you will already win the game level 1. But because we play League of Legends and even in Emerald, people are not human, I will show you what you do next. And we still have to struggle and do our absolute best. Okay, I'm gonna do chickens into Crux into wrap up. I do want my chickens to respawn at first. That's why I'm going for this specific path thing. Do the wrap up here. Even though I'm missing out a little bit of my attack speed, I do want to have the Q back up as soon as possible. We even die top lane. It's gonna be most likely again gonna be a very nice game. where we are being challenged. I don't see a mid lane gank. I assume the enemies have vision too. I'm just gonna path towards my top side here in this position. Alright, gonna use my abilities. Very slow, very chill. Start kiting it again. Last auto attack, now it will die from the burn. I will not get my... I did get my passive stack off. Could have smited the Grump so it walks faster towards me. Check top lane if I'm gonna find a gank, because usually the enemy top lane did not reset when he got a kill and he wants to push out the wave, so there's a chance we can go for a gank. Okay, so Braum died, bot lane is losing, mid lane is losing, top lane is losing. It looks like the classic Sinerias video. I do seem like mid lane is gonna be gankable. Gonna consider it for sure. I'm just gonna walk closer. I still have my E and my flash. With my Q up too. He does have his third Q, so I'm just gonna wait here a little bit. I'm just gonna get Scuttle first before I can go for a gank, because obviously we cannot just run for a dive. Kayn will also be protecting that. Okay, top lane. Oh. Kayn is actually bot side. I can't believe it. I do think I can easily win against him here. I'm gonna ping my team. I have Conqueror fully stacked. He does have first strike, so I should be easily winning that. And as we can see, I do win it. I wasn't scared because of my Conqueror. And he also already used Smite and used his E already. I wasn't too scared. Okay, let's see what happens here. Yasuo's most likely not gonna die. Nothing is gonna happen. I'm just gonna get bot scuttle. And then I'm gonna go towards my chickens. At the same time, I'm gonna put a ward here. I don't see... And the LeBlanc just entered here as well. Of course, we cannot go for mid lane gank after we already actively showed. So top lane is losing. Bot lane is fine now. We can see it also from the CS. I don't need to get the mid lane CS. LeBlanc will get it. I'm just going to get my Crux and then I'm going to reset. If the LeBlanc keeps typing, then I will also mute her, because right now she already sent 4 messages, which are all really, really useless information. I'm not going to filter any positivity here. I think I'm gonna reset and just go Wolves into Grump, and then I'm gonna consider to find a top lane play. Okay, looking amazing. 1.5k gold. While you reset, you're gonna again look at the items. What can you afford? I'm gonna start with a Dark Seal here. I have 1.2k missing, and I do believe this is the perfect reset I can spend my gold on. Let's go. You could have also skipped Dark Seal and went for Recurve Bow. Would both be totally fine. Okay, we see Kayn. We're even in CS. The Kayn does a really great job with his camps. And now we do our... Like, it's... I'm also talking in a way that it is also very valuable for Emerald Diamond players. Like, again, it will be always valuable for lower ELOs. But right now I'm gonna talk about very important macro decisions, which are important, especially in higher ranks. Bot lane camps are, for example, already gone. I didn't even mention it. It's very obvious we're gonna go top side because the bot side camps are all gone, and I'm gonna first clear my camps and then gonna look out for something. I hope the LeBlanc can play very aggressively here. Okay, Yasuo dashed in. Okay. I have my... I don't think I can do much more. I will just flash here over the wall, and I don't think I can get much more here. Gonna try to hit him with one more Q to have some vision on him. Pretty well played from the Yasuo. There's not much I can do here in this position. I am gonna mute this LeBlanc because she's obviously very mad about the entire situation she put herself in. And I'm gonna see if I'm gonna find something. I'm first gonna try to proc his shield. Very good proc, and I do think I can easily fight him. There is a chance he will actually stay because I will protect the Dryer Freeze here. If he does walk close, he will die, so I'm just gonna go for top scuttle. There's a ward in this bush because the minions followed me too far. Need to be very careful with the way I play. He did get Dragon. I did expect him to be bot side with the way he pathed. And I want to be extremely efficient. I'm gonna get the top scuttle. I do not want to reset myself, because I don't have too much gold to spend. Okay, there's a fight top lane, so obviously I'm gonna participate. When Mordekaiser ults, he doesn't see that you are ganking top lane. So usually it's a really good timing for you to find a gank. It's so funny how I played so many games in lower elo right now, guys, and you wouldn't believe it. I get flamed in almost every single game, even though I'm performing extremely well. And you should just see from that it doesn't matter how good you performs. But it's just a fact that people have a, like, it's just a psychology of people being upset about the situation. That's the reason they will be permanently flaming you. Most of the times you are not the problem. Most of the times you are just the one to blame. Okay, bot lane seems fine. I do not have flash, I do not have ult, so I don't want to go for play. Dragon, Voidgrubs are both gone. I'm in a really fine position. So what would be the best to do here? Pause it and think for yourself now. That seems pretty fine. The best to do here is kite from bot to top. So I'm gonna first start with Crux. Gives me already a pretty decent amount of gold and XP. I'm gonna use my passive here to clear those. And I see my red buff is up. I don't think Kayn is gonna be invading me. I see Yasuo on the map, so he's not invading me as well. I could play it potentially a little bit better, but keep in mind it's also my warm-up game. I do some mistakes. Try to copy as much positive things as possible as you can encounter. I do think I can gank mid lane because now I cleared all my bot side camps. Okay, we got a chain on him, so I do think I can find an engage. Maybe I can find a catch on the Kayn as well. I have my Conqueror fully stacked. I have my Red buff procced. Big mistake from the LeBlanc. Letting the Kayn get his ult off here. But amazing outcome. I do see Yasuo's dead and we see the rest of them. So I'm going to get 2 platings here in this position. I have 3 Voidgrubs. LeBlanc could be using that way better as well. I'm not going to be attacking the wave because I wanted to freeze. And now we got 250 gold here in this position as well. And the wave will be pushing slowly towards us. Okay, I'm gonna put a ward here again. Now I'm just gonna take my top stack camps and then I want to find a reset. Not that like hard to find, I assume, for you, right? Mordekaiser's missing, so I need to be careful a little bit. I do have put a ward into enemy jungle. That gives me some safety. I'm also gonna save my smite just in case Mordekaiser wants to invade me. Now we do see him, so I can assume he put a ward. One more reason why I do not want to go for a top lane gank here. Alright. Gonna clear these wolves here. Okay, I'm gonna get a perfect reset. I do have enough for Nash's Tooth and Boots. I don't have enough for Large Rod, which I'm gonna buy next to get my Rabadons off. Okay, and now I'm gonna lane gank bot lane. I have ult and flash. I see the wave coming, and I want to go for play. My camps are down, so now I'm gonna look out for something. Hey, Renekton, I believe in you, my friend. I hope I'm gonna find an engage on the enemies. Gonna try to find an engage on the Anivia here. And we do seem to get a catch on the spot. I'm gonna take it. And now I'm gonna also I'm gonna take everything. You don't need to take everything, guys. That's just put your int. That's just me being greedy. But it's fine. So the thing is, guys, was it hard to pull off this gank? I did all my camps. I have ult and flash up, so I'm gonna go for it. I see Anivia in the bush, so I'm gonna Q E on the minions, E ult her. Like, I totally believe for you guys it's doable, right? I'm not gonna greed for another plating. I do not want to drop too low. Yeah, you can argue that I shouldn't be taking that much of a CS. I am so sorry, Jin. Yeah, I should not have, but it's fine. I think he's gonna go for a freeze. If he tries to stop my back, that could be pretty nice as well. Do not want to stop his base. Okay. He got a flash ult on me off. I could have played it better. I didn't expect his smite to stop me. I thought he's gonna use W and that's not gonna stop me because I was already too fast. Really well done from him. Could have done it a little bit better. It was also just greedy from me to reset on the spot. And now I'm gonna forcefully fight Voidgrubs. Why? Because I'm way stronger. I have a way better reset. We do win if we are playing together. So I'm gonna go for it. And now I'm gonna unmute the LeBlanc because maybe now, after she saw I'm gonna perform, she's gonna give me positive communication. If she does not, I will just unmute her again. Okay, so before you go for the Void Grubs, you take your camps first. Breaking it down to very easy concepts. Also for me, that's very easy to see. I would also want to go for Void Grubs immediately. It's just way better to go for this first. If something happens, I have it basically secured. I'm gonna walk closer. We do see Kane on it. And as you can see, would have been really bad. I'm just gonna smite this, and I do want to find a fight here as well. I'm gonna ult him. So if he gets his ult off, he will already... Like, if I... Oh. If I did not ult him instantly, he could have ulted me. But if I ult him, he is stunned. I think he will just get out. I'm just gonna try to get an engager from him. Should not have taken that, but... A little bit fun is allowed as well. And now she dies. This is brutal. Okay, I'm gonna get Dragon here. You see how fast I kill it? Because it's one of Diana, her strength. That's also why I want to buy raw AP. Every passive does 500 damage, which is absolutely crazy. And now I'm gonna go right to my chickens and bot camps. Really nice. Everything we wanted. And my team, as you can see, is again, as most of the videos I make, not performing too well. But they are doing okay now because of all the covering we did. Now imagine you did perform poorly, how hard the game would have been, especially with LeBlanc that match. Then we can consider to find another reset here. I do not want to reset. I would like to reset when I have Rabadons. Resetting for large rod is totally fine though. I'm just gonna sweep her. I do have vision. I want to get first blood tower if possible. We see Anivia actually roaming the enemy support. I'm gonna die here for that, but was actually pretty close. Yeah, as I said, I could have done this better too. There was no reason to greed that much for the Jinx. After my QE, I could have just went out. Tanking the tower aggro is a little bit too aggressive. And for those wondering if I should have taken the tower, it's not that easy. I do think I would need 2 more auto attacks for the tower, and that is, or maybe even 3, and that is too aggressive. Even though it only has 55 HP, if there are no minions, you don't deal any, literally any damage, and you will need to experience it yourself before then you will know. And that's basically what I say. Okay, so I'm gonna take my top stack camps now. I'm gonna get Rabadons, so I'm gonna probably reset right after I have Rabadons. Kane got his form right now, but I'm still way stronger than him potentially. We did also not get first blood tower, which is pretty bad. Would have been insane if I got that bot lane tower. Okay, the Mordekaiser, he did ult. So I'm gonna just take the top side wave. I want to find a catch on him as well. Oh, he does put a ward here. As if he knew I was about to come. I'm gonna probably just try to go on Mordekaiser, wait for my next Q. Gonna dodge the Anivia Q, very important. I'm trying to hit her here. I have my flash very soon as well. I'm just gonna reset for Rabadons. We see Renekton behind me, so I'm gonna try to get the tower here. I should not be taking that much CS. I don't know why I do it so much, but I really am greedy. That just sums it up. Okay, she stopped her ult. She has no Q now, so now we can zone her away. Yeah, very aggressive from the Anivia here. Does seem like we get a catch here. Nice, so I want to get the Crux here too. Then I really want to find a reset. Okay, now how do we win it next? I'm gonna reset, then I'm gonna go take my chickens, and then I'm gonna go for a sneaky catch. I hope the Mordekaiser doesn't stop my back. Looks very promising, really nice. Now I probably go for Zhonya's, another large shot. So my Rabadons already gives me 120 plus 140 AP. Just think about it, how much it is, and it all counts with your passive. You can pause and then see how much damage it is. 355. It's really crazy how much damage I deal with my passive now. I'm just gonna proc the Yasuo, the Braum passive here, so we get a consistent stun. That's why I use my ult instantly. Like, it's a very consistent kill. That's why I instantly went for it. Because I can just E and use the auto attacks with the Braum passive. I'm gonna walk all the way to protect the Mordekaiser. It's gonna get wolves, and then I do think my team is totally fine without me, and I would just waste some time. I'm gonna try to find a top lane catch, maybe. I do think he's gonna push further, and then maybe tries a reset. Okay, I think I'm gonna just try to fight him. First, I'm gonna take the wave. There's no escape for him. Gonna keep chasing him down very slowly. I don't think the ult is gonna do anything. And we got a catch here as well. Beautiful. Beautiful. Gonna get another reset off. My reset isn't very optimal. As you can see, I can only buy amplifying tome. You can always calculate while you press B. Keep it in mind. I'm just gonna get the plant here, and then I'm gonna stay. Enemies do expect me to be base, so maybe I will find another catch on the Yasuo here on the top lane. You can play for Dragon as well if you want to, but Dragon is not win condition. Win condition is 100% that we're gonna play through Baron and instantly end. So I'm gonna hack the wall now and hope Yasuo continues pushing. He is. Really nice. I did not expect him to beat me like that. I did not expect him to beat me that easily. I'm just gonna try to run away here. I have my vision through the bushes. But it's crazy. I was generally surprised. Yasuo actually beats me very easily in a 1v1. Did underestimate him here. Managed to survive it, of course. We did get his flash as well. Now we can see what was my mistake. Maybe now I knew I should have not went for these 1v1s. Yasuo is stronger than I expect him to be. He's like really good against Diana because like, he can just stat check me anytime. So I'm just gonna go for red buff and gonna go for the dragon. Hope my team is totally fine here. Does seem like they're totally fine. I cannot defend this top tower. I do want my solo laners to go for it. Look at my damage on the dragon. It's like 1k every passive. That is really crazy. Okay, we got Nivea flash. I want to get the blue buff here if possible. Nice. My damage is absolutely insane. Wow, look at my passive damage. Yeah, I think we get a... I do think the Braum will always survive it here. I'm not really scared of the Braum dying. It's a P bot lane. It's a Mordekaiser. Don't think I can get the tower here. Got his resolve proc. On the next wave, I actually try to get the tower. If he dies, I can maybe even try to fight him here. Holy damage. Oh, that's the thing. If you play it correctly with all the fundamentals, with all the things I teach, do you see this one shot? Like, it's so much fun to play. I'm really looking forward to the future games I'm gonna play. And if you want to get it to the next level, I offer the fundamental jungle course. I invested a lot of time into making a product which can help you guys conquer. So go to the description. You can check it out there if you want to get your gameplay on the next level. I will always do my absolute best to make it work for you guys, my friend. Check it out. Click on the website. And you can also go on Discord server. It's also in the description. And you can then go on reviews. And you will see people that already got the course or got my coaching, what their opinion is, and how they rate everything. Okay, let's see what I can do next in this position. I have my Zhonya's ready. I do probably just want to get mid lane pressure so I can get the enemy chickens as well. And I do just want to get enemy... I'm gonna insta-engage on him. We get his ult. I probably won't get more. Actually do almost got him. Yeah, it's a fine trade. I used my ult for that. Could have been a little bit better. I do think they are okay. I don't want to siege any further. I'm just gonna try to poke a little bit with Q. On the next wave, we can try to siege for the entire tower. But I do have an Nivea. I think the best is probably just with the pressure, get as much gold as possible. I want to try to kill the Mordekaiser here. And with the pressure, we can just get Baron. So if he dies, we'll probably just get Baron now. As you can see, this is one way of how to use the lead correctly. What? Where did he go? Still have Zhonya's on his Q. I will need to Zhonya's, otherwise he might even kill me. And then there's no chance he will survive it. Next wave is coming. I can take this too before going for Baron, and then I'm just gonna go for Baron. So did you see, guys? This is a massive tip for you guys to reach your goals. Listen, I always judge and decide in advance. I need to Zhonya's Mordekaiser Q. So I didn't even need to react. I just knew that I'm gonna Zhonya's the Mordekaiser Q. So tell me it's hard to do it now. You're like, okay, that's gonna be scary, so I'm just gonna press Zhonya's when he Qs me. And then you watch his animation, you see his Q, and you're just gonna press. Like, you can do it, guys. I can do it, you can do it. Okay, I'm gonna go Wrap Buff. Then I'm gonna go for Crux. My team doesn't need any help. They're in a really good position. We can't end anyways. So after this, I'm gonna go Crux, and then I'm gonna go take my topside tower. I do have a Shadow Flame on the next reset as well. I am level 17, so I'm 5 levels ahead of the enemy Kayn. Just gonna finish the tower. Look how I one-shot the tower. And as you can see, guys, in the early game I was struggling a little bit. But now I'm again a 6 levels ahead of the enemy jungler. And this is Emerald, Diamond. Maybe, actually I'm not sure. I think it's only Emerald. But it doesn't matter, guys. You see me in Bronze, you see me in Silver, you see me in Gold, you see me in Emerald, you see me in Challenger. And it's always the same fundamentals from the course. Fundamentals, macro, mechanics. Comes with experience, comes with knowledge. Just question the things I do and you will improve. I want to see my damage. Look at my passive damage. Let's find it out together, okay? Look at my damage. Auto, and now 2,300! My passive damage does 2,300! Now that's just insane. Boom! Boom! Every third auto attack, 2,500 AP. It's just beautiful. I'm gonna get Dragon, and then we're gonna end the game. Now we are full build, so we need to make sure we are ending. Of course, we're gonna sell the Magi's very soon. The Darkseal, I mean. 1.8, 1.8, 1.8. It's just crazy, man. Really, really fun to play Diana in these kind of situations. As you can see, my CS, it is probably 11 CS per minute. And I didn't play multiple games in Emerald. It will always go to the same outcome. And like the reason why I make these kind of videos is because a lot of people struggle in these kind of ELOs, asking me about what can I do. For me, the games are different. I'm playing so many games trying to show you. Okay, this guy should be dead too. I'm just gonna play slow. As you can see, Anivia's here, Kayn is here. We wait until everybody gets in position. You see I'm chilling, my hands are off the keyboard, I'm chilling. Now I see the enemies walk back mid lane, so I can continuously push. They're going for a fight. They also tank the tower aggro, so I'm just gonna follow up. I'm gonna focus the tower because I one-shot these stuff. Holy shit, my damage! Look at my damage. Auto. What the hell? 1k on the damage on the tower. Yeah, it's beautiful. And there, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. 295 CS in, I don't know, 25 minutes or something like that. It's not easy. It's not easy. It took me a long period of time. And I needed to also rewatch, analyze my own games. There was so much work I needed to put in to get to that level. But what I'm trying to tell you all the time on every video is that it is doable. And it is 100% doable. Not only in League of Legends, also in life. I'm pretty sure you, right now watching this, you have goals you're trying to reach. It is not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. But I just want to share that I do believe in you. But I want you to put the work effort in. I want you to take it seriously. I want you to actually analyze, okay, what can you do better in your position? Don't be in the position of complainment, okay? If you're permanently complaining about the situation you're in, that is not the right behavior to get to your goals. Because everybody in this world, as hard as it sounds, got different cards to play with. In the world we are born in, we got different cards, and the one has more talent, the other is maybe having a better like situation in financially or whatever it is. I don't care. But what I do care is that if you put in the work effort, if you really take it seriously, if you focus on your knowledge, trust me, beauty will come. The sun will shine and the sun will rise and shine. Even if it feels dark, while you're putting in the work, after you put in the work, the sun will shine, and it will shine brighter than ever. And that's a beautiful thing. I can say it. I got Challenger the last 7 years in a row. I got rank 1. It is really beautiful, and I'm very happy to be in the position. Thank you all for the support, and I will see you on the next videos, guys. Take care of yourself. Wish you a wonderful remaining day, and goodbye.